Hey, babies, this is Miss TNT, and I'm here to do another Country Rain reaction, baby. It seemed like Chase and them then came back and they posted this one without no daggone title. So I said, let me hurry up and jump over this before they pull it down. All right, my babies. I want you to make sure you please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Please make sure that you do the same with Mr. Country Wayne. The link is in the description below. And also to all my subscribers, new and old, and the ones that's sitting up here reviewing my channel, thank you for all the likes, the comments, the dislikes, the you viewing my content. I really do appreciate you. I'm trying my best to get to 1,000 subscribers. If y'all can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, babies. And like I told y'all, the giveaway information is coming soon, so you will be able to, if you are subscribed to my channel, you will be able to go ahead and submit to be a part of that particular giveaway. So we're gonna see exactly what's going on with Chase and Candace, because they didn't came back, but they look like they sitting up here fighting. Let's get into it.
Wait on your bag, on my last bag.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
Glad what's over.
What you mean you glad it's over? Because you was sure acting like you was kikiing with Miss Shay Honey. You was over there just telling your business and everything. But now you glad it's over. I guess you came back to your senses once you hit Atlanta. Candace.
The trip.
Glad the trip over. What you mean?
What the hell makes you think that I want to go on a trip with Anthony and Shayla?
Honey, I understand that you didn't want to. That was the purpose. That's why I said I wasn't going to tell you.
But you don't do that to your wife. You don't do that to your wife. You always sit there and tell her what's going on, whether she gonna like it or not. You're supposed to let her know that she walking into an ambush. Because what if your wife walked in and saw Shayla and just went like the trilogy of terror on her? What would you have done then, Chase? What would you have done then, man? Huh? You can't do that, man, because you never know what somebody is going to do, what's going on in their mind. She might have really been that mad at Shayla for the not just for Amber, but what she did with her business. You're supposed to tell that lady what's going on. It was not that lady, but your wife, what's going on.
So now you just popping surprises on me. That trip, do you not know how much I held in? I did not want to be on the beach with that girl, talking about that girl. She's talking about her baby, giving speeches out. Are you kidding me? I did all that stuff because of you. You had me apologizing to her. I wouldn't even want to be in the same place to even do that.
But she had you in the room telling your husband, I want a baby now. So she was giving you speeches that was getting in your head, Miss Candace. If that was the case, you just would have sat there and listened. You wouldn't have been talking. You just would have listened. Let her run her mouth. Gave her a few That's all you would have gave her. But you was over there talking about, I went to Chase and he told me no, and she telling you to go do it anyway. Set your husband up, trap your husband with a baby. So Candace, don't do that.
What you thought?
I mean, I hear you. So let me get this straight. We went through all of that. You talking to her, everything was cool and calm, and now you hit me with this. So
it wasn't cool at all. I just showed a good face in front of everybody. We're already in Jamaica. What else am I supposed to do?
A good face don't mean you have to sit there and conversate or converse. You just give a good face. You want to know what a good face is? That's a good face. I didn't even say nothing. All my expression was where? In the good face. Let's get back into it.
I literally was like, okay, you know what? Let me just compose myself. Couldn't wait till we got back. Are you kidding me? I can't believe you shot. Like, you sitting there like looking crazy.
I'm only shocked because you fooled me too, hell.
Yeah, sure did. Fooled everybody.
Candace, you know my goal. I'm trying to do business with this man, whatever.
Oh my God, you keep talking about business, so you can't do business with nobody else?
I can. I'm not saying
We'll work it out. You act like you're the only person you can do business with. I am just tired of you doing stuff like this.
I ain't never. This is the first time I ever did something like that. I was just trying.
It never.
I'm saying
it should never even happen like this ever.
I was trying a different approach.
Don't ever. No, you was not.
I was just trying a different approach. Not telling you we getting there a surprise. That's all I was trying to do.
I don't. You know we don't roll like that. That girl was literally like, what? She is.
But you was telling her what? You was telling her your business, Candace. What you mean, You got that girl really thinking she got a new friend. I guess when she hit Atlanta, hit the ground, and the feet hit, whatever was over her, it just cleared away. Whatever little hoobity doobity that Shayla did put on her, it must just cleared away as soon as she hit back in Atlanta. Cause that, you know what? I wouldn't even want no friend like that. How the hell you turn that off and on like that? Girl, no, that's okay. I'll stay my little self in the corner. That's why I stay by myself in real life. Cause I can't deal with stuff like this. Cause I thought she was really sitting up there trying to be Shay's friend. She was sitting up there telling the lady all her business, telling Miss Shay everything. But she talking about, why would you put me in I was having child? No, Candace, you that fake and phony? Really?
And I'm sitting there in her face, and I can't, like, what? I can literally just go back on all the stuff like that we did. I had to talk like, ew. And you know I'm cool with Amber. How does that look? How does that look? You're cool with her. Now we out there kikiing and stuff on the beach. You got this dumb look on your face, Chase.
Candace, you couldn't have that conversation when you got in the car because you screaming your husband walking through the airport. All you had to do was say to him, I'm gonna get your ass when we get in the car. I got some choice words for you, Chase. You walking through the airport, pushing your little luggage, screaming and hollering at your husband. Candace, Lord, poor Chase. You might as well go ahead and pull out the belt and give him a whooping right then and there. The way you talking to, like, when we get home, it's gonna be me and you. Poor Chase.
Man, I feel you.
No, you feel me? What's the solution? I'm saying, like, what? If I run into Amber, I'm supposed to be like, yo, you know, I was on vacation.
I mean, you're right. I feel you're right. Like I say, I apologize for not telling you. That's the thing. I did apologize for that.
For not telling me. You're not understanding the severity of the situation that you just put me in. You put me in a compromising situation. I literally didn't want to be there. Now, what if we would have got the fight? Who would have got me out?
I would have got you.
I would have been there. We would have been there for a long time. Jamaica ain't no joke. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna say this again. Y'all have to realize men do not think like women, and when we have that understanding, we're gonna be okay. Men can fight 1 minute and the next minute all of a sudden they're friends. So don't get me wrong, women are like that sometimes too. They get real catty, and then, you know, all of a sudden they back being friends, but we might be on a grudge for a couple of months before I be like, you know, we cool, but I'm gonna have to still, you know, feed you with a long-handed spoon because you bit my hand the last time. I ain't got time for that again. But the thing of it is now, because she's home, she's worrying about how Amber gonna feel. But you should have been thinking about that when y'all was in Jamaica. Because I would have got my own room. I would have been in the room with them, and they would have been doing whatever they had to do, and we would have been doing whatever the hell we had to do. And then if they need to meet in reference to business, so be it. But me and her would not have been up there sitting there. No. Hell no. So Candace, you did that to yourself. Don't sit there and holler at your husband. You didn't have to deal with that woman, but you chose to. Don't blame him. You wanted to. Because you ain't want to sit there and have to talk to him the whole time. Girl, you should have talked to the visitors.
You didn't fight her though. You didn't fight her.
You don't know that. I'm saying, like, you don't know how it went down.
So you ain't fight her though. What's up?
Hey, DJ.
You making it seem like, man, look.
No, you made it seem like Chase.
Man, Candace, look.
Nah, don't Candace mean nothing.
Can we go on? Can we eat? Can we eat? Let's stop at the grocery store real quick. you make something?
No, you could go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go home, shower. I have to go to Amanda's house. Boy, bye.
I'm trying to figure out all this energy.
All this energy. It was boiling up on the airplane. Couldn't wait. Close my door.
Hold that. Wait a minute. She getting in that truck like it's an Uber. Wait a minute. You so damn pissed off with Chase, you just set your ass in the back. Damn it, Candace. It's not that serious, Pooh. It's not that serious.
Love you. Good. Good trip. I thought it was cool.
Okay, they must have had somebody come get them. Because I was trying to figure that out too. Wait a minute. I didn't even see the person in the front seat because I was like, wait a minute. Did she get in the back? Lord have mercy. I forgot they got CJ. Yeah, I forgot they have him. Okay, let's get into it. See, Chase messed up. Chase messed up royally. But see, the thing about it is now you making her look like she's two-faced. And she is. Because she sat there and she talked to that girl, had that conversation. They smoothed everything out. Now she came back home. Now she mad. Because you made her look like she was two-faced. She's supposed to have been sitting up there keeping up that girl code between Amber, Amanda. And she works with Amanda. Come on now. No. So don't get mad at Chase, baby. You the one made that decision to sit there and wave the white flag while you was over there in Jamaica. Now you done hit back over here in Atlanta. Y'all back beefing. No, it don't work like that. You should have had that same energy in Atlanta when you got to Jamaica and back to Atlanta. It should have never changed. But now you got to go around and do what? I got to fix everything. I got to basically, what they call it, do damage control. And I gotta go, and now I gotta go over to Amanda's. Why? So you can tell her what happened. So she can talk to her sister. So you can still go around Amber and Erica and everybody without them looking at you crazy. You did it to yourself, honey. You ain't have to deal with that damn girl. I would have been on Instagram every goddamn day. Do you know my damn trout mouth ass husband and sat here and got me here with this damn girl that be stealing people's husbands and stuff? I ain't want to be around this trick. Now I gotta sit here and be in Jamaica with this hoe. And you heard what the hell I said. I would have been okay with that. That's how Candace should have had been. But she wasn't. So I guess we're going to have to wait to see what's going to happen, baby. Lord have mercy. Candace in hot water and she know it. All right, my babies. Until the next time. I'll see y'all later. Bye.